Hello everyone, welcome to the channel, Joe's Bus Train Plane Lift Adventures. I hope you're keeping well today, and welcome to the video, which is the Service 65 from Darlaston or Darlow to the Woods Estate. And this is operated by Diamond Buses, previously IGO Buses and Arriva Midlands North Wednesfield Depot. And I just hope you enjoy the journey. Now, the reason why we're having to do it virtual, because due to the fact that it's due to time management, so we're unable to do the video in the flesh. So this route is going to be facing an uncertain future in the new year, because due to the fact it's due to the low passenger usage, as it hasn't seen a growth in passenger numbers since pre-COVID pandemic. So it is a shame that this route is going to be withdrawn, the Service 65 from Darlaston to the Woods. So I will miss this route. I will, definitely, defo, as I also call it. I always like to call it that, defo. So here we go. So as you can tell, we're just going towards the IKEA store. But we're not, however, the 65 doesn't go directly into IKEA. Well, it doesn't go anywhere near IKEA, but it does overlook the approach to IKEA, or IKEA. So this is 31 minutes, just at least half an hour, between Darlaston or Darlow to the Woods Estate. So I am going to miss, I'd definitely miss this route. And it's one route that I've never done in my life. And I'll never do, because due to time management, etc. So, and as you probably know, this is just filmed on my desktop. So this is filmed on my desktop. So this is not filmed in real life. This is filmed on my computer. So we're now coming into Wednesbury High Street. So this is Wednesbury High Street. Well, part of Wednesbury High Street. And we're now going back up and going along through Walsall Street. So the 40 will still continue to provide a service between Wednesbury and Friar Park. So there'll still be like a service that will be provided, and that's the service 40 to Friar Park, and also the 41A. It is going to be a shame to lose the 65 route, but however, it's due to the low passenger usage, so not many passengers tend to use the service. So then, here we are. So we're now nearly coming to our terminus at the Woods Estate. So we're just nearly by the nearly at the Woods Estate. So here we are, now arriving at the terminus, Woods Estate. Welcome back, guys, and now we are doing the service 22 from Wednesbury to Tipton Circular, which is also facing an uncertain future early next year, because due to the fact that the route is unsustainable at the current passenger levels and will be withdrawn from service, which is a shame, because also it's due to passenger numbers, because passenger numbers have not increased for some time now. So they haven't increased for a while, so this route will be withdrawn altogether, meaning it will be a goodbye farewell to this beloved service. Now, this 22 service was run by Arriva Midlands North, Wednesfield, and used to run to Albury from Wolverhampton, and then it was shortened to Wednesbury, and when Diamond did it before, it even ran to Russell's Hall Hospital, meaning Wolverhampton once had a connection with Russell's Hall Hospital, but however it doesn't anymore. And with the 22 going, meaning it will be the end of the 22 to be operated for good. So this is a circular. The 22 was taken over by IGO buses, but IGO shortened this service because due to the low patronage, and Bangor took over the running of the service, but they renumbered it to the 52 and only ran between Wolverhampton and Roseville, because when it was run from Roseville, it still was not making enough money. It was a dead route, and it was then taken over by the 81 service. So it was then taken over by the 81. And then the 81 lasted with the... And now Bangor's doing it as the 81. But the 22 service is going to be withdrawn altogether from early next year, meaning the 22 will no longer exist. But I will let you know for further changes in terms with timetables, etc. Even though they're just rumours at present, but they could change. Rumours can change, because I know they might put certain routes up for tender, maybe. But however, certain routes like 250, 251, which are facing an uncertain future, may likely be saved, but some services may not operate ever again, or might just be taken over by another operator. Because this is what might happen. They might just they might transfer them over to another operator, and then when the other operator takes them over, they might do a bit of improvement. They might shorten some journeys out, might cut some of the areas out that aren't used, but we just don't know for sure yet. But I will keep you posted for when I get further updates on behalf of everyone who's watching us here on Joe's Bus Train Plane Lift Adventures. So here we go. We're just going round Tipton. So we're just going around the Tipton area. So we're just going around Tipton. So we're just coming into so this is Tipton. Okay then guys, so we're now going back to Wednesbury now. So this goes back into a loop. So this is going to be a disappointment when the 22 service does get withdrawn for good, but however, it's due to the low patronage with the numbers of passengers that use the service. So I will miss the beloved 22 service, which has been operated by diamond. So I will miss the 22. But however, there is still going to be a 22 service in the West Midlands, and that's the Albury 22 that used to be run by Hanson's as the 122, as the 122. So the 122 will still exist with the other 22, which is the Albury one. The Albury one will still exist, but it will be just like this 22 that will be closing down. They'll be closing this route down for good, meaning most of this area will be all cut off. Part of Great Bridge. To be honest, I almost thought that Wednesbury didn't have a Great Bridge link, but it only has part of Great Bridge. But that's going to get cut off. So this part's going to get cut off, meaning you can no longer get to Wednesbury, meaning you have to carry on a bit further up to West Bromwich and then change for the... So you might have to change at West Bromwich to go to Wednesbury, or go to Dudley to change for the 11A to Wednesbury. So it is going to be a bit of a roller coaster, because there'll be no longer links to Wednesbury. So Wednesbury's going to lose its bus link. So they'll lose a bus link to Wednesbury, and I'll lose a bus link to Brierley Hill. Well, not Brierley Hill. So it is a shame that everything's been scrapped, because you can either get the tram, or you can get the tram to West Brom from Wednesbury and then change for a bus to Great Bridge, or get off at Guns Village and then change for the 74 to Dudley, to Great Bridge. So it's all up in the air at the moment, and we do apologise that these services are going to get withdrawn, but it's beyond everyone's control. It's beyond everyone's control, because we cannot control it. It's just down to the low numbers of passengers. But hopefully there could be a change nearer the time, but I just don't think that it'll be worth it now, following the withdrawal of the 22. The 22 has been operating for a good many years now, and now it'll be time for it to close down. So then, here we go. Here we are, Wednesbury.
From Wolverhampton to Cosley, Roseville. Now, as you probably know, the 52 service no longer exists. It is now numbered the 81 service from Wolverhampton to Dudley. Enjoy the video. Hello there everybody, and welcome to the Joe's Bus Train Play and Lift Adventures YouTube channel. I trust that you are all well and looking after yourselves, and welcome to the first of the routes that I'm going to be covering that's going to be facing a potential axe in January 2023, which is next year. And the first one we're starting off with is of course the 10A Stourbridge to Norton and Pedmore Circular, which was introduced in 2019 to replace the former Diamond Bus 288. And the reason why this route is going to be withdrawn, this is due to the fact that it's due to low passenger patronage, low passenger usage. And of course I was the only one who was actually travelling on the 10A. But however, when I travelled on the 10C, which is after this video, there were passengers on, and they were also talking about the future of the services, especially the 298 and 299, which goes Lyon, Pedmore Fields, and of course the 250 and the 251. So it is going to be a bit of a shambles, since we're going to hear the loss of a handful of services. This is due to the fact that they have not seen a passenger growth since pre-pandemic, because if you remember, everyone was travelling on buses before the COVID pandemic. But however, when the COVID pandemic did hit, it just knocked everything off. So it is a shame if we do lose all these lovely services, because they have served the community for good many years now, and it will be missed. Yes, it will. Of course it will be missed, because I know these bus services are key for most people going from A to B. Some people like to travel on these buses just to explore all these different destinations, but however, it is great if you get on them to go from A to B.
Midlands used to run that service years ago. Then it was taken over by D&G Midlands, because when D&G Midlands did it, they used like all them old Denny starts, and then later it was branded as Arriva, because Arriva, like, it was choice travel. Then it took over, then it was taken over by D&G, and then using the Midland branding. Then it was taken over by Diamond. Diamond did it. Then it was passed down to Arriva, and Arriva did it until they gave the route to the West Midlands Special Needs Transport, which is actually known as Arriva. Apparently, back in the year 2000, back in the year 2019, IGO went into administration, meaning the company could no longer be affordable. Meaning IGO went bust in 2019. It didn't get, so it was branded as IGO, but however later the group was then taken over by Hanson's. So Hanson's, IGO didn't have it until the administration. It was then passed on to Hanson's, and then Hanson's in 2017 was then bought by Diamond Bus, and Diamond Bus took over this route. But when Diamond did it originally, it was more than a 2,000 route. By the time Lord Hanson's in its day, it was run by the Kidminster depot. So the Kidminster depot run the 288 up until 2019, and then it was taken over by direct Stourbridge to Bristol through Kidderminster. So at least there'll still be a link between Stourbridge and the Mary Stevens Park. But there'll be just like 2 operators if the 10A10C does go completely. So we're just right now by the Old White Horse, which used to be known as the Harvester. So here we are, just going down the road. Down there where my finger is, it used to go down there. It's just pointing the finger down to, used to go straight down and then used to turn off the Greyhound. Now that area is now totally isolated because due to the fact there is low patronage and just probably on the far approach is the 125 service to the original into Stourbridge by Kidderminster. So it is a shame to see a loss of National Express service, due to the fact. So maybe there could be a chance, maybe another operator might take over, but we don't. But it could be a doubt that this service could be phased out completely, because due to the fact this service only runs Mondays to Fridays, there's no service on Saturdays or Sundays or bank holidays. As you probably know, the COVID has really affected a lot of bus services due to all the flooding cuts. Because what they did, they lost the 481 from Leicester to Cheltenham. They used to run a Cheltenham service first, used to go all the way from Leicester to Cheltenham, but Cheltenham no longer. Now there's no longer a Cheltenham service from Leicester, meaning passengers who want to go from the Worcestershire area to Cheltenham to go to Evesham on the X15, then change for the change from 540 to Dewsbury. Used to go further to Cheltenham, but then you have to change to Dewsbury and then get on the station service that'll take you to Cheltenham. And of course the 363 used to go direct from Worcester down to Dewsbury. It only goes to Brockeridge Common now, so there's quite a lot of lost routes now in them. So as you know, routes are now coming to an end. It is a shame that we've lost so many good routes over the years, but however it's due to all the funding cuts that's happened over the years, and it's disappointing to lose all these great non-good services. However, it's due to the end of the contract, so the tend to maintain the service. This is empty, and also this actually reminds me of the 52. phone because I need a lot more memory to enhance more videos. Because yesterday I did 363 that used to run Buster 2 screen going as the brokerage now, rather Ripple. So it's a shame to see a loss and all these roads. So we're now going down these tighter states areas now. past the Midlands Hospital. So it's a shame to lose these good routes because due to the fact that these services are no longer functional to operate anymore, so all these routes will possibly eventually become redundant. They'll become redundant because of the lack of fund to operate and maintain the service. So there's a shame that these routes are closing down. So here we are, now arriving back into Stourbridge. So just by the fire station, the back of the fire station. So just by the fire department. So just by the fire station. Just going over past the Elton Centre, and there's the track of the Stourbridge Town branch line, which is a single line, which is the shuttle that's to carry people move from the 6 now. So welcome guys into Stourbridge. So this is Stourbridge, and see you all again for more videos. I'm watching this here. So it's this adventures. Okay then guys, we are now doing the 10C from Stourbridge to Penmore and Norton. Now this is also the other route that's going to be cut off because we've done the 10A, now we're doing the 10C. It's going to be, and I know it's disappointing to see the loss of the 10A and 10C completely, but however the 10A is empty, but however this one has picked up, because if you remember when Diamond did this, now this also replaced the Diamond 288, and Diamond is really, now felt like that there's nothing left on this route now, because due to the end of 10, because it's due to poor tender usage. So of course there's the select bus 242 just right there, and that's en route to Kimber, and that replaced Green Bus, which did this service originally, which replaced a former the old Diamond 228 route, and now that route had got wrecked because due to the fact that well, it has gone back through Wollaston Junction like what the 228 does, did, and the old 227, but however the service just no longer goes to Merry Hill, so that means Merry Hill no longer has the link to Kimber. So it's a shambles. There's lots of great routes around Stourbridge. The only routes that are sustainable that continuing is the 8s, 9s, 6s and the 16, and of course the 17, 17A and the 125 and the 142 and the 318 and the 242. But I'm not 100% sure about the 57 yet, but I think that one's been retained by Diamond, by NX. I think they're keeping that service running as normal, but you don't know what's going to happen yet. But I know that service has been retained due to the fact it interworks with the 17, but that could likely get the chop. I don't know. It's all up in the air at the moment, because you don't know what's going to happen with all these routes all going. So we're just going past the Stourbridge Millock garage. So this is the Mercedes garage. So the Stourbridge Millock garage, the Mercedes-Benz, which also makes minibuses, like, especially they also do the buses like the Citaros, and they also do the Melostratas as well, and the Sprinters. I don't know, Diamond's got a lot of Sprinters. Well, they're now at Redditch, back at Redditch Depot, because they're built for the DRT service in Bromsgrove. Well, Kidderminster depot did run the DRT up until September time because due to the fact that Redditch lost all the Stratford work and also all the Solihull work. Well, most of the Solihull. The only Solihull routes they do now is the 69 to Brentwood Park and also the A1 and A2, the Danswood. So that will possibly be the only service left. And of course the 89's going as well, Solihull to Coventry, through Waltham Common. But I think Stagecoach might likely take over that team, but I don't know if they want to fall through it. So, hot fuel. We've seen the loss of all these good routes, but they will be missed. So Stourbridge has like 2 circulars, well 3 circulars, but they'll soon be all vanished. 298, 299, Brickwall Fields, 250, 251 Merrick Hill, which I think they've saved them. And of course this one here, the 10A and 10C. The 57 is also a circular, so it goes around Hall. So we're actually doing what was the 288, which was run by Arriva on Control West Midlands Diamond. Quite happy with operations of the service now. The only alternatives that might want, if they do want to get another operator on, will either be Diamond or Custom operator, because they're the only ones who can do the service now. Uploading the channel on updating the channel on a regular basis, more exciting videos that will be delivered to the channel, so I will deliver more videos on the channel so I can keep the channel afloat, and we will. So then guys, we're now on part with Pedmore and Old Swinford on the service 10C. So we've done the 10A, we're now doing the 10C. And of course this is the route that's also going to be facing the potential cut income the new year. So it's going to be a disappointment to see the loss of this service. Now, as you probably know, this service was introduced the same year as the 10A, running between Stourbridge, Norton and Pedmore Circular. Before, it was a direct route towards Norton. So this route has been operated on behalf of Igo, Hanson's. Quite a few routes used to do this service, but now this route is totally withdrawn. It's going to soon be totally withdrawn altogether. So it is going to be a big shame to lose such an iconic route. But however, with these iconic routes, they're now coming to a complete end. So they will be missed. I'm sure they will be missed. But however, it's due to all the money costs of maintaining the services. So most services can no longer be affordable to continue as long as they decide to renew their contract. Certain routes might try their best to get renewed, but I don't know what's going to happen just yet. Like I say, there's no guarantee at the moment, so I can't guarantee what routes are going to get changed. They might change the number, might change the route around, but I just don't know what's going to happen. As you say, there is no guarantee, so I cannot guarantee if anything like that is going to happen. So I have to look at the draw and play it by ear and just see what happens. So what we just have to do is act now. That would be one professional thing to do. We just have to act now and see what happens, because I know it's important that our services are vital for customers who need to get from A to B, of course, because that's what buses are built for. And even though you can travel on them because they are fun, going from one destination to another, but these are circular services. So we're just going around part of the Norton area and back of Mary Stevens Park, so it is going to be a shame to lose this iconic service. So as you probably know, I've just been looking at some old Midland Red routes on Midland Red Net. Now, if you know the 37 that used to go Worcester to Bevere, that was actually went the same route as the 303, and went to Stourbridge. So it went to Stourbridge Library. So it went same way as the 303, and then same way as the 125 down to Stourbridge. And terminated at the Stourbridge Library. It didn't go into the bus station, it went to Stourbridge Library, so that was a good service, to be honest. That was a brilliant service, and then it just went Worcester to Bevere from when they withdrew it, because then they withdrew it and replaced it with the 303. So that's the route we know today. And of course the 36 goes to the Royal Hospital. They've still kept that service running, so that is great that they've got that service running still, the 36, and quite a few of the handful of the tender routes. I'm so glad they've still kept the tender routes going. So that is brilliant that they've still kept them afloat. And of course the 37 used to go to the Harleys. It used to go to the Lippard Tesco store, but it doesn't anymore. Of course, there was a 37C that used to go to Blackpool, and the 38 used to go to Lowerwick. But now, as we know today, it goes to the Royal Hospital. Used to go to Purdyswell and Warndon. So there was quite a few withdrawn services across Worcester. And of course there used to be a 40 from Kidderminster to Cornsall via Cookley, which is now known as the 9A and 9C. And of course there was even a 40A that used to run to Kimver. So possibly went the same way as the 582. So I will look at into the 40A, which used to run to Kimva. So that was a good service, the 40A. So there's quite a few long lost routes that have gone for good. So there was even a service to Oxford from Chipping Norton. But however, the 44 that goes to Great Malvern, that's still running. Hopefully that will still continue in the new year, but because I know that is a popular Midland Red route. There's quite a few Midland Red routes still around. They've still kept going. So there's quite a lot of old abandoned routes have now been taken off. There was a 54A that used to go from Redditch to Oakenshaw circular. The 55, that's now been withdrawn because that's now parting with the 52A. So there was a 55 that used to go, that's now the 52A. There was even quite a few routes. There was a 56 as well. There was a 56. There was a 60 to Matchborough, 63. So there was quite a few routes that have now gone, and it's because when you lose all these services, that means you lost them for good. Even if they were popular, it is a shame to lose all these good routes. And of course you had the 108 that's now the X15. So it's a shame to see a loss of all these lovely services. But however, they were just not making enough money anymore because they just didn't get sustained enough. And the 124 used to go all the way to Dudley through Bearwood, Blackheath, Old Hill and Cradley, and all the way to Dudley. That was a good service as well. And he even went to the Merry Hill. He even went to Merry Hill at one time. And the 124, that was a great service. Well, no. The 124, that was the 123 that went to Perry Bar. So it's a shame to lose all these good routes. That's because they just weren't making enough money anymore. And still you got the 133 that goes to Chadsley Corbett. Well, did go to Bromsgrove, but it just goes to Droitwich. It only goes to Droitwich. But that was a good service, that was. It used to go into Bromsgrove. So they have lost a handful of services over the years due to poor patronage. So you did have the 142 that used to go from Birmingham to Bromsgrove, but that's not the Halesowen one. That's actually a different service. So they have lost a handful of services. So anyway, we're now back at the Old White Horse now. So we're now back at the Old White Horse, which was also known as the Harvester. So that was also known as the Harvester. So shame that all these good services are all gone for good, and it looks like they'll never be seen ever again. I don't think they will. The 246 Dudley to Stourbridge, that's still retained, but that's just under. But that's just now known as the number 6, and there was the 257A, which you class the 17A and the 257. 291 only used to go as far as the Far Forest at one time, but then it got extended to Tenbury. 292 used to go to Birmingham and also Kidderminster, Leominster, Hereford, because that was a good service as well. So the 292 still exists. 295 no longer exists. 297 still exists. 298, 299, but they're just in different areas. The 299 used to go to Blakeshaw Common at one time. Blakeshaw Common Church, wherever the church is. And of course, the 300 used to go to there, but I'm not sure where the church is at Blakeshaw. I don't think there's a church, but I think it went past that one-armed telegraph pole. But I'm going to be hunting these different routes that have been withdrawn over the years, because a handful of services have been taken off because how they got hit hard by the COVID.
So it is a shame to see a loss in these good routes that have served our community for a good many years. So it is a shame to see a loss in good services, but however the routes are no longer sustainable to be maintained, so that means they'll be withdrawn, and then people will moan saying they want our bus back. But no, you can't run a service if it doesn't make enough money. So we're just now coming back into Stourbridge, so I hope you enjoyed the journey all the way from on the Stourbridge Circular. So we will be making more videos again in the not too distant future. On behalf of myself creating a YouTube channel, it's been a pleasure for me to be delivering you more videos, and I'll be delivering more and more exciting videos again in the not too distant future. So please keep an eye out for that, guys, for more videos. So we will be delivering more videos in the near future. So we're going to sign off, and the next video you'll probably see coming up on the channel is the number 9 service that goes from Birmingham, Stourbridge up to Birmingham. But we're going to do partially actual and but the actual's only between Stourbridge and Howes Owen, and then we'll go virtual up into Birmingham. So that's going to complete the journey, and I hope to see you all again soon on another Joe's Bus Train Plan Lift Adventures video, which will take place in the not too distant future. Until then, it's a bye for now. Look after yourselves, take care, and I'll see you again soon. And Joe's Bus Train Plan Lift Adventures will get maintained in the not too distant future. So just enjoy the remainder of the journey. So here we are, just now arriving into Stourbridge Interchange. Thank you for watching the 10A and 10C routes. It's been a pleasure to have you along, so we'll see you again soon. More videos is going to be on the channel very, very soon here on Joe's Bus Train Plan Lift Adventures. And that's it for now. Thank you for watching. Take care of yourselves. And more videos will come around very soon. Thank you very much for watching. Joe's Bus Train Plan Lift Adventures YouTube channel. I hope that you are all keeping yourselves well and looking after yourselves. And today, guys, we are doing the 298, which is the Stourbridge Circular that operates within the Bedmore and Wye areas. And we are travelling on the Mercedes-Benz Strata, which is a little minibus. And I hope you enjoy the journey. So we are just departing Stourbridge now, and we are just going to turn to the left. We're going to turn to the left. So enjoy the journey. So then, here we go. Now, we're just going to go via the viaduct. So we're going to go through the viaduct. So we're going to go via the viaduct. And so what we're going to do, we're going to follow most of the number 9 route, which is the Stourbridge to Birmingham service. Now, this route is a local service that operates within Stourbridge. It's the second circular to operate in Stourbridge, besides the 10A and 10C and the 250 and the 251. We're now going under the viaduct. The number 9 link carries on straight to go via the line, but we'll join up at line later on. We're now going to go across the Hungry Hill. Now we are joined up with the 28, which is run by National Express West Midlands, just like the number 9.
But however, the 28 used to be operating more dominant buses and was not at the 287 from when it was known as Hanson's. And also Hanson's also did this route, and of course the 219, which is joined on with this route. The 10A and 10C are also joined to each other. We are crossing over the Snow Hill Lines, which is served by West Midlands Railway, formerly known as London Midland, and Central Trains, and occasional children's services to London Marylebone. We're now coming across the new farm. By the Volvo garage. So this is the Hadcroft, and we are going to turn to the left. So we're going to turn to the left. So we are going to turn to the left. So here we go. Long. The 298 and 299 are the only services that come on this hill. There is no other services that operate on this line apart from the 298 and 299. So we have now swapped into the opposite window, so we're now in the opposite window now, so we're now going to join up with the number 9 shortly, but we're only going to follow it as for only a short distance, and then we'll then proceed towards the Winal area. Now at Lycross. We're now by the railway hall. There used to be a steam train display on that graph, but not anymore. We're now going to do the loop, and then we'll be joining up with the number 9 service as the number 9 now joins in once again for the remainder of the journey, but only as far as Lyme, and then the 9 will continue through. We'll proceed further onto Collygate, Slimsgate, Halesowen, and then up the Hagley Road just after Quinton, and then proceed straight into the centre of the in the lane the number 7 service. So now we're going to go alongside the number 7. We're now on the side point of Light High Street. That will be more of which later. We're just by Lyme Library, the public library for Lyme. Now, these Mercedes-Benz Mellastratas are built for like the smaller routes. I know they have a batch at Redditch Depot and also at Tibberdale Depot. Well, Tibberdale have a lot of Mellas for use on their tended routes on the 13s, 223s, but they don't seem to now put them on the 223 because due to the fact they were only in place when they did the duplicate service due to the COVID, but now with the COVID now relaxed, it's just like a different version now. So we are now joined up with the number 7 service now. That was a bit of a hump. As you know, these Mellastratas do bounce quite a lot. So the number 7 goes up that hill, and we're going to actually turn to the left. So we're going to turn to the left. Used to be operated on the Travel West Midlands, which is now known as today's National Express West Midlands. Diamonds has done this quite a few times before. Of course, it was also run by D&G Choice Travel, which became D&G Midland, well, using the Midland branding. Then it was taken over by another. It was branded as Arriva Midlands North. Then it was taken over by, and then it was taken over by West Midlands Special Needs Transport, WMSMT. Then it was taken over. Then it got branded as Arriva, and then Hanson's took the service in 2016, 2017. And then it was then taken back to Diamond because Diamond bought them out, and Diamond has kept the service running. And in the past they used any Star SLFs and also Alio and Vara 200s, and also Rare and Optare Samo, and now it's run by a Mellastrata. So as you can tell, we're just at temporary traffic lights at present. So we're just about to move. So we're just gonna, like, it might change back to red in a minute, and might stop the video and then restart as soon as possible. So anyway, here we go. So we're now going up the hill. So we're going up the brook Holloway. So we're going to be joining up onto the number 7 route. So the number 7 is going to be joining us in a minute, and of course the 142 service, which is the established in Howell Zoe. Now the 142 used to be run with Central buses and Arriva, the D&G Midland Diamond, and of course National Express from when it was numbered the 247 and the 248. The only 247 left is the Evesham one, which is run by Diamond, and that was going to face us an uncertain withdrawal, but that service has been saved due to the fact it's the only route that goes to Evesham, because there's no train link between Redditch and Evesham. Well, there was many years ago, but that's been withdrawn, and of course there's no direct train between Kidderminster, Bromsgrove and Redditch. So return shift. So certain services have been saying 52, are it? Because due to the fact they're more frequent, the 182, 183 isn't. It's only like once each time, every 2 hours on certain trips. So we're now going across the line. So now we're going across the vinyl. That was a bit of a bump earlier. Here we go again.
So then guys, as you can tell, we are just completing the 298, which is the Stourbridge Circular. So this route has seen variety of operators over the years, such as Travel West Midlands. Well, so there's been D&G Midland, which used to be known as Choice Travel, and D&G Midland was then branded as Arriva Midlands North. and they were based at Wednesfield. So they just put the Arriva cover vinyls over the Midland logo, and then they were painted into the Arriva livery. So there's been darts on this one when Arriva did it, and Optare solos. And Diamond took over the contract of the service in 2017 from when they bought Hanson's out. But however, due to the recent change with all these services, a handful of these services are being cut back, and this is one of them that is facing the axe almost, and the 299, which I'll cover after this one. And of course recently we saw the 10A and 10C. And however, I believe the 250 and 251 are staying. I can't say if they're going to get withdrawn. And of course, other operators have also made appearance on this route, like WMSNT, West Midlands Special Needs Transport, which was branded as IGO buses. Was then become part of IGO. And Hanson's buses used to do this service because they used to use Dennis Darts a lot and ADL Enviro 200s just before they were passed on to Diamond. And Diamond, they put on variety of vehicles on, especially a Volvo B7RLE Bright Eclipse Urban Body. So there's been some great buses that's done the service over the years, and there has been a major change in terms of routes, etc. So I will be continuing to maintain the channel of all times. Of course I am, so more videos are going to be uploaded. And feel free to subscribe as well here on Joe's Bus Train Plane Lift Adventures, the best YouTube channel that you can name of all time. And of course, we're almost 100 subscribers away to beat 1K, which would be 1,000 subscribers. And that will turn the tide of Joe's Bus Train Plane Lift Adventures for an entire life. And of course I am very excited and I can't wait. Of course I can't wait. So it's going to be exciting. More videos are going to come up on the channel. So the Joe's Bus Train Plane Lift Adventures is not going far. It will be maintained. More videos will be on the channel very, very soon. So I will keep you up to date as always with more exciting videos that will come on a day-to-day basis. So we're almost at 1,000 subscribers, so that's going to be brilliant. Once we reach 1,000 subscribers, it will change our lives for good. Of course, Travel West Midlands used to run this also under West Midlands Travel when they used to use the Leyland National buses. And that was run from the, I think it was the Pensnet or the former Hartshill depot. So we're just coming into Old Swinford now. So we are penciling in more videos in the next upcoming weeks. So tomorrow, all being well, we should be doing the Stafford run, which is the 878 from Wolverhampton. Or we might do an alternative route. We just don't know for sure yet. And then on the 27th, which is this Thursday, we are going to do some of the kiddie routes. I think I might pick either the 15 or the 9s. And then Friday, I don't know what we're going to do yet. Saturday, there will be no videos. Sunday, no videos. Monday, no videos. Next Tuesday, I'm not sure what video we might add. Might only be small videos. Then Wednesday, no video. Thursday next week, we're going to do the 74A from Dudley to West Bromwich. Friday next week, I think we'll do some of the Let's Goes and do the 27 to Wolverhampton on the 5th. So there will be no videos on weekends. Monday, there's going to be... Monday next week, there won't be any videos. And then Tuesday, I think we're going to go on the 3182 to Bromsgrove. And then we'll be back in the Kidderminster area on the 10th. On the 14th, I think that we might do... we might go out and might wait for another week. Might wait till the 21st of... So I think the 21st of November, I think we might do Cannock stuff. And then on the 24th, we'll... And then on the 15th... Then on the 22nd of November, we don't know what videos we'll do. We might do a few routes. Might go on the DRT Bromsgrove. Might do the DRT Bromsgrove then and then Wednesday, don't know. Thursday might be Kidderminster. I'm not 100% sure yet. And then Friday we don't know. Then Monday after, don't know, we might put Stafford or Cannock in for the 28th. And then all being well, we should be in a good place. Coming up to Christmas, as Christmas is like 2 months away in 8 weeks, so it's going to be exciting. Christmas is going to be one of the best times of the year, so I will be making sure that I get to 1,000. And of course, I'll be getting to 1,000. I'll be reaching 1,000 up until Christmas this year. I was aiming to do it for this year, well, for the previous year, but apparently we weren't going that high enough. But however, now, all being well, we should be getting to 1k subscribers. So we should be getting to 1k, which will be 1,000 subscribers, and we'll be reaching the target and the tipping point here on Joe's Bus Train Plane Lift Adventures. So we're just arriving into Stourbridge, so we're going to be moving next to the 299, which this service interworks with. So this service interworks with the 299. So we'll be doing the 299 next, which is the Stourbridge Circular. So we'll be doing the 299, which is worked by the same vehicle, a Melostrata, and then that will complete our videos for the week. So I'm so happy that this channel is still keeping afloat, and we will maintain this channel of all time. Of course we will. So welcome back to Stourbridge Interchange. We're not finished completely yet because we still got the 299 to complete, and then that will be the end of the video on the 299, and that will complete the Stourbridge Circular services. So I hope you enjoyed it. Look after yourselves, guys. Take care, and I'll see you on the next video, which will be the 299. So I'll see you next on the 299. So welcome back to Stourbridge Interchange. Hope you enjoyed the journey. See you on the next video, which will be the 299, which will be in the same bus, same viewpoint, and I will be updating the channel on a regular basis. So here we are back at Stourbridge Interchange. So we are moving stands due to the fact that a National Express West Midlands was sitting on the 298 and 299 stand. So we've moved to the 8 and the 251 stand, and also the 10A and 10C. Hello there, guys. Now that you've seen the service 298 Stourbridge Circular, we're now doing the 299, which goes the opposite way to the 298. And this is the same vehicle, a Mercedes-Benz Melostrata. As you know, the 298 and 299 interwork with each other at Stourbridge, and they run every half an hour. So the 298 is like before the hour, while the 299 is before the half past the hour. So it's like a half an hour service. So that is brilliant that the service is a half an hour trip each way, so it's brilliant. And this is also one of the routes that is set to come off in the new year. So the reason why we're doing this video, just to show you what it's going to be like when the service is withdrawn completely from the new year, so you can look back at this route and think, hang on, do you remember this route, the 298 and 299? Yes, you would. And it is a shame that this route's going to be coming off. Hopefully, if they might put it out to tender, but I'm not sure if that's 100% yet, but we'll have to find out what happens nearer the time. Of course we will. So I hope you are all well and looking after yourselves. We've now jumped from 900 subscribers to 901. So that's now brilliant that we're getting to a high amount of subscribers. So we're going to continue to maintain the channel of all times. Yes, we will. We will be maintaining this channel. It's a good YouTube channel here on Joe's Bus Train Plane Lift Adventures. The best YouTube channel that you can name of all time. And yes, it is the best. And we're almost at 1k. Well, we're like 99 subscribers away for hitting 1k. So that's going to be exciting once we hit 1k. For all the amazing videos that we've done here on Joe's Bus Train Plane Lift Adventures. So there is more routes that I'm going to be adding on the channel very soon. I'm so pleased I've now done the 229 Dudley to Bilston, which was an ex-Arriva route. So I've now done the 229 Dudley to Bilston. So I'm happy I've now done the 229. I'm hoping to do the 40 West Brom to Wednesbury in the near future, the Diamond version. I've done the NX version. I'm actually going to include an NX version coming up soon, which will be throwback to when we just before COVID came along. We've done the 226 Dudley to Maryhill. So I've done the 226. I've done the 223. So I've done the 223 from Dudley to Bilston. So that's good. I've now done the 223. And I've done the 229. Gonna include a few routes. I'm gonna hopefully try the Let's Go buses in the next week, all being well. So we'll be doing the Let's Go bus routes next week, next Friday, all being well. And we've done the 303 Worcester to Kidderminster. We've even now done it that goes through Bevere now. So we've been through on the route that went through Bevere. So that's brilliant that we've now done the route that went through Bevere, which used to be on part of the old 37 routes. So we've done that route. So I'm happy that I've completed most of every video within the West Midlands and also within the Worcestershire County. So yes, we are going to continue with more exciting videos. So more exciting videos are yet to come. So we are going to continue to succeed with more videos. So there will be more exciting videos that I'm going to deliver to the channel. So I will be delivering more exciting videos coming soon. So it's going to be great when I deliver more videos on the channel. So there will be exciting videos, and I'll let you all know, guys, which videos it's going to be. So I will continue to succeed on the channel. So as you know, I'm hoping for more Diamond Bus videos in the next few days and weeks. So we've done the 296 from Worcester to Bewdley. We've done that. We've done the Bewdley. We've done the Redditch. We've done the 229s. We're hoping to cover maybe the 3. We might do another version of the 3 very soon because not every of them is done right. We've done the 2. We're hoping to do the 292 full to Ludlow possibly the end of this year, or might do it next year. I'm hoping to do the new version of the 9s round Cookley. We've done the 52s. We've done the 580 up to Kimver. We've done the 10s. The 202. We've done the 202. Hoping to get more and more videos very soon. So I will let you all know, guys, on that. So we've done the 202s. We've done the 145. We're hoping. Well, we haven't done the 145. We're hoping that we can get to do the 145 possibly very soon. But we have to do it anytime soon, just in case if they do tend to withdraw that service. But like I say, it's too early to say what routes are getting withdrawn from Diamond, especially with these routes that are currently at risk of being withdrawn. So it is a shame that all these good routes are going, and we are going to do the new version of the 125 very soon, the Bridge North. So we can get the Bridge North one done soon, and hopefully to do another ride on some of the tender routes around Halsowing. And also going to try out the DRT service again. Well, we've got to try out the DRT, the Bromsgrove On Demand, which is direct response transport, which they've put on for trial in Bromsgrove since the year 2000. Since last year, and it is what you have to do. You have to book it on an app and choose your selected spot. So I will be doing it between Bromsgrove bus station and the train station. So it'll be between Bromsgrove bus station and the train station, but that will possibly be in a few weeks, so I will let you all know, guys, when I'll be doing it. So I am gonna maintain on the channel, so Joe's Bus Train Plane Lift Adventures is gonna still keep afloat, so we will keep afloat with more exciting videos yet to come. So I just hope that you are all well and looking after yourselves. So diamond buses, I've got a load of diamond bus videos I'm going to add on the channel very soon. So more and more, which is still yet to be ticked off. So we've done most of all the kiddie routes. Going to hopefully do the new version of the 15 this week. Done the 52, done the 303. We're going to soon pencil the 125. Done the 202. We've done the we need the 145 eventually, and the 125. And we've done the 299s. We've done, and if you notice those background pictures, just ignore that because I do not have like yet a proper good quality picture of that Mela Strata yet. But I will be doing that when I do the special version of the 298 and 299, which goes through Norton way. So I'll be doing it when it goes through Norton, which will be in a few weeks' time. So just keep your eyes peeled for that, guys. I will be doing another version of this eventually, because I've got to include the Norton bit, so it just gets kept in for my memorabilia. So we're hoping to do more videos. We're hoping to do the new version of the 8 rifle range to Hales Park, so we'll get that one sorted as soon as possible. Need to hopefully do a few other handful of services. So we've done most of every route in Kidderminster. We've done most of every route in the Kidderminster area, so we're almost going to be coming to a completion of doing every single of their route within the county. So it'll be within the county that we've done every single route. And I'm so happy that we've done every single route, routes like the 250, 251. I'm going to do the 250, 251 anytime soon. And I'll let you all know, guys, which day it will be. But like I say, just keep waiting. Like, everything comes to those who wait, and they will. So I will get this channel sorted out as soon as possible. So hope you're enjoying it on Joe's Bus Train Plane Lift Adventures. So anyway, guys, we are going round on the 299. So I have succeeded well with more videos on the channel. So it's great that I've done more videos than I have done over the past few weeks. So we are going to succeed even more with more videos. They'll come around very soon. So Joe's Bus Train Plane Lift Adventures isn't gonna go that far. So we will continue to maintain the channel of all time. Yes, we will. We will be maintaining the channel, because it is important that we do maintain the channel, because the channel is part of ourselves, because the channel is the best one. Now, Diamond Buses Kidderminster, I'm almost completing every route from their depot. So I'm hoping next we've got to do the 144. Well, with the Catsill to Worcester. I'll pencil that in eventually, just possibly before Christmas, and hopefully going to pencil in the 144 from Worcester up to Catsill, and then get to Bromsgrove, but that might be just before Christmas, so we're sure to do it just before Christmas. But if not, it might be early in the new year. We might do it before Christmas, or might be in the new year. So we're hoping to do the 35 up to Blackpool. Well, we've done the 35 to Blackpool now. We've done the 31 to Henwick Park. Next year in the new year, we're going to do the 44 from Worcester down to Great Malvern. So we're going to do Malvern next year. So Malvern should be put on the list for next year. Also Evesham on the X50. We've been on Henwick Park. We're hoping for next year to do the X99 down to Hereford, which is the Hay Festival shuttle service. So I will be looking at doing that in the near future. done the 38 from Royal Hospital, so we've been to the Royal Hospital. We're going to do the 45 next year. That goes to Red Hill, so I will do Red Hill next year. Had to do it pilot because due to the fact that it was due to the cold weather, because I didn't want to get involved with the cold weather, so I do apologise that it didn't go ahead as planned. So got the 144A done. Well, sadly we didn't get the 144A sorted, but we will look at that because basically the 144A is mostly like the 144, and it is a shame that we lost all these good routes over the years. So we've done the 31A to Henwick Park, and along with the 31, we're going to do the 417 down to Ledbury eventually. So we'll do Ledbury one day. We've done the 30 to Dines Green. We might do it on the upper deck point. Might do it in the upper deck in the Gemini. Maybe in the next year or so. We've done the 37 Worcester to Bavaria, which no longer exists because that's now parting with the... because Bavaria is now parting with the 303 Diamond service. So it is great that I have done handful of videos that's been on the channel over the years. So we've done the 30. We've finally done the 34 now. That goes Worcester to Shire Park. So finally we've done most of every Worcester local service run by First. So I'm so happy that we've now got that done as we planned to in the original footage. So we've almost gone to every route within Worcester now. So I'm so happy that I've now done most of every route now within Worcester. We are excited to do the X99 hopefully if it runs next year, the Hay Festival shuttle. So that will be a big excitement. So it will be exciting to do. And we've also done the 32 down to St Peter's. And that was a great route. I like that route. The 32 down to St Peter's did a great... I might do a round trip but not filming. So anyway, we're now in Lye High Street now. So we have done great videos over the years here on Joe's Bus Train Plane Lift Adventures. So we have done some good videos. So we will maintain this channel of all time. Yes, we will. And I will make sure that the channel doesn't go far. So here we are, just nearly coming to the end of our video on the service. So we are coming to the end of the video almost on the 298 and 299. So it has been a successful channel so far. So we have done well, and we will continue. So we have done well, and we will get through this as always. So thank you for all your company. Look after yourselves, guys. Take care, and I'll see you again for the next bus videos. Hopefully, all being well, we should be doing Stafford tomorrow. We should be doing Stafford runs tomorrow. Otherwise, we'll just do alternative if we need to, like maybe. So then, guys, we're now coming across the new farm estate. So we're on our way now into. So we're nearly heading towards Stourbridge. So we're now coming into Stourbridge almost. So just enjoy the remainder of the journey.
So then, guys, we are just now coming across the new farm estate as we are just on the approach into Stourbridge. So we're on our way to Stourbridge right now, from where the journey will be completed. So far, guys, I hope that you enjoyed the service 299 and 298. So then, this is our final approach, Stourbridge into Jack. I hope that you enjoyed the 298 and 299 service. It's been a pleasure to have you along, and we'll see you again sometime in the not too distant future. So more videos will be coming soon on Jazz Bus Train Plane Lift Adventures. So there'll be more to come in the week ahead, and of course in the next upcoming week. Now we've penciled in the 3/18 for maybe the week after next week, but we will continue to maintain this success in the YouTube channel, Joe's Bus Train Plane Lift Adventures, the best YouTube channel that you can name of all time. So yes, it is the best YouTube channel that you can name of all time, so we will continue to maintain the channel as always. Yes, we will. More videos are coming on Joe's Bus Train Plane Lift Adventures. So we're now coming into Stourbridge Interchange and Stourbridge, where the journey is terminating, and we will be finishing this route, and then we'll be moving to do another route. So I'll be moving to do another route next. This will be the last video of the day. Thank you for watching the 298 and 299. Hope to see you again soon in a not too distant future. So welcome to Stourbridge. Here we are. Here's the road into Stourbridge. Well, welcome to Stourbridge. Thank you. Thank you very much. See you again soon.